time to meet an adoptable pet from the Humane Society of Washington County. It's the Pawcast on our live 96.7 social streams, sponsored by Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally. Here's Ryan Smetzer.
Well, good morning, y'all, and welcome to another episode of the Pawcast. I'm Ryan Smetzer, and well, every single week we feature an amazing adoptable pet from our friends at the Humane Society of Washington County, all thanks to Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally with locations in Hagerstown and Frederick. Today, we have got an amazing adoptable dog by the name of Skipper. Good morning, guys, and good morning to Skipper, who is in a little bit of like miniature zoomies mode as we jump onto the live stream. I mean, Skipper, just an adorable, just unit of a dog we got going on over there.
Unit. Look at that big girl. She's a little chunk, and she is all love.
Yeah, and she is
Not
an absolute
so much
sweetheart.
coordination.
Yeah, she is. She loves her toys and she loves playing. But yeah, she's a little bit on the unit side of things, but very lovable, very playful, right? Tell me a little bit about old Skipper here.
Yeah, so Skipper is 2 years old, and we were told by someone that knew her before she got here that she's had a hard life. Apparently, her original owner died in a car accident, and she was passed around since then. She was here once before, and then she came to us this time as a stray. And I'm told by adoptions that she scares adopters when they come into dog adopt because she barks and she's big. So hopefully this helps people see her in a new light. She is probably going to kill this unicorn, just a warning.
So we're definitely showing her in a new light, guys. Yeah.
Well, it does say she loses interest in the toys, and I mean, I guess you've seen that already because there lay the ketchup and mustard.
The ketchup and mustard, yeah, that she was totally interested in before we went live, and then she kind of, and now she's moved on to the bone.
The unicorn lives another day.
So basically, if you really enjoy Skipper, you got to get a toy bucket, because she's going to be a toy bucket girly right there. Yeah. But I mean, she's an absolute sweetheart. I love it. I think you'd mentioned too, like, she's basically the artist formerly known as Princess as well.
Yes.
Which is kind of fantastic.
She's very close to the camera. She does keep coming up. She just wants loves and hugs, and she's just a sweet girl. Very curious. She's never been in this room before, so she's got to check everything out. But we were also told that she lived with another dog and did well with him, and she apparently lived with cats and did well with them. So that's a plus. A lot of times we don't have that history on the dogs here, and it's kind of, our best guess. Oh, my goodness. Oh, come on.
She's like, I'm done.
Tapped out. So cute. She is a strong girl. I will say that she does pull on the leash. She needs to work on that. She also apparently needs to lose a few pounds, according to the vet. I mean, but if she works on her walking, I'm sure you can walk that weight off. But just be strong, because she is strong on the leash. She's excited. She's a sweetheart. She's just been dealt an unlucky hand in life. And oh my gosh, she's hamming it up.
Yeah, I mean, look at just that cuteness right there. She is just showing off for y'all right now.
Are you
showing off
kidding
how
me?
snuggly and lovable that she can be right now at the moment. I mean, and again, like, losing the LBs too, like, it seems like it's relatively like a small amount too for the most part. I think we'd both kind of joked that, like, as far as like the weight thing is concerned, like she's full is kind of what I say. Like, she doesn't give off the very like overweight dog kind of energy that you get from, some actual overweight dogs. So, I think it's really that kind of vibe of, get her on a good workout plan, get her on some diet and exercise, and she's good to go. And
it's hard to get that amount of exercise here because, we only have as much help as we have. We try to get dogs at least 3 walks a day, but it all depends on who's available, what volunteers are here. And being a yellow collar, because she's a strong pooler, only certain volunteers can walk that level. So it's easy to put on weight in here. Mm-hmm. And that goes for the humans and the dogs, too. It's a stressful environment.
There you go. It's the whole thing. As she's trying to figure out what amazing toys are behind your computer.
She caught that. She caught that ball and then immediately put it back down. Like, no.
There you go. Now, of course, obviously, looking for the perfect companion for Skipper, the perfect match for Skipper. You mentioned obviously somebody that is able to successfully walk Skipper, as Skipper is kind of that heavier pull. Who would you say is kind of the perfect kind of household for Skipper? As far as looking at families, looking at environments with other animals like cats. What are we thinking for Skipper?
Yeah, so we think that she would do well in a family. Mercy. We think the kid should be sturdier because obviously she's quite sturdy herself. As you said, she's got a figure. Uh, but we think she would do well with kids that are, sturdy and maybe a little bit older, but really just the sturdy part is the most important part. Bring your dog in to meet her. Like I said, she did live with another dog. He actually got adopted this week. His name was
Oh.
Meech. So, and he was a big boy too. And apparently they had puppies at one point, and I can't imagine how big those dogs are. But yeah, and slow introductions with cats. Like I said, we were told that she did okay with cats when she lived with them previously. As always, introducing any new animal to a home, we recommend slow intros. But yeah, she'd be great in a lot of situations. A lot of whether you're a single person, a couple, a family. I think she's just ready to get out of here. But she's one that you need to meet her outside her kennel. Don't let her scare you in the kennel just because she's big and loud in there. Obviously, she's still big outside the kennel, but not as loud.
I love it. And obviously, if somebody wants to stop by and hang out with Skipper for a little while and see if they're a perfect match, you guys have kind of, particular hours that you can stop in and kind of do that, right?
Yeah, so we are open today from 10 to 12 and then 1 to 6. You come in to see her. She is in our dog adopt room, first row of kennels when you walk in. Allegedly, she'll call out to you, so you won't miss her. Just come on in. You do not need an appointment to meet her. And if you're bringing your dogs, you don't need an appointment for that either. Just come on in, ask to meet her. She is ready to go home today. She's been spayed, vaccinated, and microchipped, and adoption fees are still just $25.
Amazing. I love it. And obviously, too, coming up, too, if you adopt Skipper, might be a perfect opportunity to get some exercise maybe in the pool with Pooch Plunge coming up here in just a couple of weeks, right? Might be kind of perfect timing. Skipper, do you like swimming?
Yes.
Blink twice if you like to swim.
I think she just nodded her head, so.
I think we got a head nod right there. I mean, Pooch Plunge, perfect opportunity to do just that coming up
Yes.
in just a couple of weeks, right?
Yes, it is so fun. It's getting humid again, so every time you go out and it's hot, just imagine how fun it could be to be in a pool with your dog, with other dogs. Um, each pool has something different, different little features. So at Potterfield, there is the splash pad, and that's usually open and running, and it's got those mushroom looking things with the water that comes down. It's got the water that shoots up, kind of a shallower um, water area. Like it's not so much a pool, it's more like the concrete that you can walk through. So if your dog's not necessarily a great swimmer, but still likes water, that side would be fun. Then of course there's the regular pool, and that has a ramp so that you can ease into the water. That's Potterfield. And then at Marty Snook, they've got the baby pool in addition to the regular pool. So there's something different at each one.
You got just about something for everybody. And obviously, they're kind of right there on the same week, so you can kind of schedule them out. You can go to all of them. You can do just about whatever you kind of want to do in there. The world is your oyster when it comes to Pooch Plunge. And again, a great opportunity as it gets to, be just around that kind of end of summer, humid toastiness. It's a perfect opportunity to get the dogs out and, just wrap up the summer with a perfect little pool party with the dogs. And again, if you're adopting Skipper, might be a great opportunity to get Skipper started on that awesome workout routine. And who knows, Skipper might be good at, the front crawl and the back crawl, and might just be a pure, Katie Ledecky, Michael Phelps kind of dog.
Yeah.
Right there.
We don't know. That's highly possible.
The hidden talents might be out there right there. I mean, could be incredible. Any other crazy and awesome things going on there at the Humane Society of Washington County right now?
Oh man, we've got our rabies clinic in Clear Spring on Saturday, August 23rd. She looked shocked about that. We do, Skipper, it's true. And that's in the park in Clear Spring, and all the information is on our website. It's not a full wellness clinic, but we will have rabies vaccines, parvo vaccines, very important. Washington County dog licenses available. Oh my goodness. And microchipping. And that at that event, microchips for Washington County residents are still just $1. So that's awesome. And I think it's $20 if you're not a resident. Still awesome. Still the best way to be reunited with your pet if they get lost or stolen. So definitely, if your pet's not chipped, get them chipped. Or if you're not sure, bring them out and we can scan them and find out.
I'm just like melting at her in her laying down mode. Like when she does the whole like just spreading her arms out like that and smiling, but also then when she just props her head down and pouts because
Yes.
she's just like she just wants somebody to pet her, or she just is like tired. Like I mean, come on, guys. Like, if you want a dog that's just gonna warm your heart, that's just gonna want you to like run around and go for walks with, like, Skipper just might be your gal right there. Because I mean,
Mushy face.
look at that face. Look at that face. And if you don't want to look at that face is just gonna get really close to the camera, and so you have no choice but to look at that face, no matter what.
She's a sweetheart. She's a good girl.
Incredible.
Yep.
One more time, how can you get connected so that you can go and see Skipper, adopt Skipper? How can people come in and go and visit Skipper to adopt her?
Just come on in and let them know that you want to meet Skipper. You don't even have to go back. Just tell them at the desk. They'll bring her out. You don't need an appointment. You can come in by yourself. You can bring in your dog, multiple dogs. Oh, she hears the door out there. Just come on out, meet her. She is ready to go home today for $25 for the adoption fee. She's spayed, vaccinated, microchipped. And look, this girl, from what we've been told, she's had a rough start to life with the death of her owner, being passed around, and not sure how she wound up here this time. But she deserves some stability in her life and a forever home that's truly forever. Yes. And look at this. Little extra.
Just walk on in and just say it's Skipper time. I love it.
She's a little jiggly girl. She doesn't care.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just ready to go out and go for a run or whatever's going on right now. This is great.
Oh, yes. She sees her leash. She heard you say that. She's like, what?
Amazing.
And
awesome.
The unicorn survived the whole episode.
I was about to say, for now, I feel like we're going to have a casualty here in just a little bit. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you to Skipper. Hope you get snatched up super soon, Skipper. And you're able to just have an amazing little running partner, a little exercise partner, and just an awesome companion right there coming up soon, super soon.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely. If you guys are interested in adopting Skipper or any of the other amazing adoptable pets from the Humane Society of Washington County, you can check out their full adoption gallery over at hswcmd.org or at hswcmd over on IG and Facebook. We'll catch you again next week for another episode of the Pawcast.